Woj, you and Jeff Passan have some news about when we could see Kyrie Irving be able to play there in New York.
That's right, Michael. Jeff Passan and I are reporting now that the expectation is New York City will roll back its private sector vaccine mandate, and that Kyrie Irving now will be eligible to start playing in home games, and that would begin on Sunday against the Charlotte Hornets. And not only Kyrie Irving, but New York Yankee and Met players will be cleared to be able to play on opening day. But for the Brooklyn Nets now, to be able to get Kyrie Irving back as a full-time player as they try to get further north in these Eastern Conference standings before the playoffs, especially with the uncertainty around Ben Simmons' availability this season, the Nets are going to finally get what they hoped all along, the chance to have Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant together in the playoffs, both available on an everyday basis.
All right, Woj, thanks a lot. And that is big news for the franchise because after tonight, there was only 2 games that Kyrie Irving was going to be eligible to play based on the vaccine mandates there in New York. So, Jalen, let me start with you.
Okay.
As we take a look at how this roster is constructed, now we potentially believe Kyrie will be available for all games going forward. What does that do for their playoff chances?
It's a birthday gift for Kyrie Irving. He celebrates today, and he gets to play against Charlotte later in this week. But in all honesty, as it relates to the Eastern Conference, are we going to see teams trying to get away from that #1 spot? Because when I really look at the top of the East, the Bucks are the team I feel like could take the Nets in a 7-game series. I'm not so sure about everybody else. And so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. It definitely makes them a contender. However, it doesn't, to me, allow them to win the East or be a championship-level team without Ben Simmons in the lineup.
I think the Brooklyn Nets win the East with Kyrie Irving. That's just how I feel about it. I think with him, they win the East. I think without him, they struggle to get out of the first round. It's that simple. Congratulations to him if the mandate ends up getting lifted, because after all, he'll look like a hero to some people in Brooklyn. You understand? We'll forget the selfishness. We'll forget leaving Kevin Durant hanging. We'll forget all of these games throughout the season that you jeopardized Kevin Durant because you left him out there by his damn self because he had to carry the load because you, unlike 99% of the players in the NBA, didn't want to take the vaccine. So he'll look like the hero to people in Brooklyn who have not got to see him yet, and it'll be for a significant reason, a chance to win the championship because they're that good with him.
And Mike, this news is important for another reason too, because we can't forget about the play-in situation. As it is right now, it would be a 7-8 matchup with Toronto and Kyrie Irving.
Where he cannot play.
He cannot play in Toronto.
And they're not about to roll back anything.
Exactly, right? So where they get in that situation with the standings over the last couple of weeks will also factor in. So for him to be able to play home games, that clearly increases their factors.
And Michael, we shouldn't start speaking of this as if it has already happened. The world has taken too many unforeseeable turns, hairpin turns, the world, in the last 2 years. I mean, we're talking about 2 years to the week that, you know, the world changed, the NBA season stopped, among other things. And so this would be great news, obviously, for the Nets and Kyrie Irving and all their supporters. And just in general, this would be a breath of fresh air in the news department. But it hasn't happened yet. There's still ifs and coulds and maybes. And I was just reading this morning about the variants of the variants.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not start counting this up yet. But this is a place the Brooklyn Nets can start. They have to play, if they have to play in Toronto, he would not be able to play in Toronto. No. And if they were to lose that game, they come back home. And if this is not overturned, they would have to play in Brooklyn without him. Yeah. So he'd have to play back-to-back games, in theory, without Kyrie Irving. I mean, the opposing teams would like to see that.
I'm sure they would.
I don't know that many of the rest of us will.
That's why we embrace what Wilbon just said and point to the decision that he made, which was for him at the expense of a team that is a legit title contender with him. He said, bump them. I want to do what I want to do. That took precedent. So everybody can sit up there and all the supporters and can celebrate and congratulate. I'm looking at the other angle because the vaccine, the mandate hasn't been overturned yet, and he still might not be able to.
And I'm looking at the Ben Simmons angle.
I was going to ask you,
they don't need
win it
Ben
without
Simmons
Ben?
to win it all.
They can win it without Ben.
I think they could come out of the East without Ben.
Okay.
Man, I don't know.
I understand it's daunting, but I believe it.
But you know what? I believe it. We thought there would be some contribution.
You know what? I think he's falling in love with the Nets a little bit because the Knicks have broke his heart.
That's true. But you know something?
He needs something to look forward to.
Wilborn and Jalen were all caught up in Philadelphia. They've gone eerily silent. Nobody brings that up.
We started moonwalking in a booth.
Sliding right out. All right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.